see on CNN. Anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy. But where are those good old conservative values and the faith in God? Well, lucky that's yours, man, Pod. Lucky that's two men who positively can do all the things that make you
effing cry.
We are the Orange Men Pod. Clint and Dave with you on another episode of the Orange Men Podcast. Say hello, Clint.
Hello, everybody. It's Friday night. We're back after a strong Saturday couple of shows last week. Thanks, everybody out there.
For watching, listening.
Yeah. Some good comments.
Yeah, we're on Apple Podcasts now.
Nice. So if you don't care for our beautiful faces, you can go listen over there.
Yeah, you can take it in your car with you.
Yeah, tap me there. Tap it again. There. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, shit. Luscious voice. Yes.
Okay. All right, man.
I did something happen today?
I think so. I think it was a monumental decision to overturn Roe v. Wade.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to fix my thing. Don't worry, nobody can hear it.
Ah.
It's all internal.
Okay.
I think. Hello? Hello?
Hello? This is stuff we're supposed to work on before.
That is a really boring story.
Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, Roe v. Wade was overturned today.
Okay.
And I don't necessarily have it, but I saw, what's her name?
Maxine Waters or
yeah.
AOC?
No, well, both of them are nitwits, but
yeah.
we got to see Maxine Waters get out there and incite more violence like she did back in 2020.
Riling up the base.
God, I can't believe these people get away with this nonsense.
Well, it's okay for the left to do it, but the right can't. You know, they're already at. I just saw they're at Clarence Thomas's house.
I call on every
protesting. So it was supposed to be released. The words, whatever it is, the judgment on Tuesday. So in typical news fashion, what do? You release it late on a Friday. We'll see how the weekend goes, because you don't want everything to die, Tuesday night, and then everybody's like, oh, the weekend's here, let's get out of D.C. And
what do you think, they waited till Friday to try to avoid violence?
No. I think they waited till Friday so they can bring in their paid protesters and all the other...
Who waited till Friday?
The Democrats.
Well, the Supreme Court made a decision.
Well, they said it was for security reasons.
Yeah, but
but this decision was supposed to be, what I'm saying is supposed to be released on Tuesday. They knew the decision. They held off on it to release it on a Friday so that it can get maximum coverage over the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then we're going to see, on Independence Day weekend, we're going to see a lot of cities on fire because we can't kill babies anymore.
Are you crazy?
Probably. Tap my thing. Yeah. All right.
Better?
Yeah, man. Go ahead. You were
Better
saying?
for you.
Yours not working. You were saying?
Yeah, so...
You think otherwise?
Well, I'm not really sure what I think. I just know that it really doesn't matter if it's a Tuesday or a Friday. They're going to hit the streets and they're going to burn cities.
Yeah, but they needed to bring their people in as well. They needed a couple of days to...
Well, they have as many days as they need.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're still gonna bring them in. I mean, they're still protested in front of the justice's house. I mean, so that's not going to change. That's illegal. Nobody's going to do anything about that. I mean, I don't know. I'm just so tired of the nonsense anymore. But the battle has just begun for pro-lifers because this is a victory. As far as the federal government goes, they got, they're going to stay, they have to stay out of your shit now, but this is still going to go to the states.
Well, I think Utah already banned it. I think it was Utah.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to get some of them real conservative states that are just going to ban it all.
They were already sitting on it. The one, I forget what other one it was, where all the Planned Parenthood shut down the abortions for the rest of the day after the decision came out. So I guess there was like a big rush over the last couple of days to gotta get them in now.
I mean, I said early on when they were mandating vaccines, I said, you end abortion, leave your hands off of my body, and
Yeah.
I'll leave my hands off of yours. But they wouldn't do it.
No.
Nobody took me up on that offer.
No. Well.
They can say don't touch, hands off my vagina, but they can do anything they want to mine.
Yeah, but it's also
not my vagina,
I know what you're saying.
my arm and my.
Well, just your health in general. Well, it's the health. The health care is in Supreme Court's hands.
But we're not gonna lay our hands on your body. We're actually overturning Roe v. Wade keeps the government's hands off your body.
Yeah. Well, they don't
Right.
see it like that because that's not the way they're portraying it to be. So, like, you already had, I saw Newsom come out and say, you're free to come here. So it was like the western states. So it was California, Washington, and Oregon are all, lockstep, arm in arm, going, well, it's okay, come here and you can have all the abortions that you need.
Well, I want to send a stern warning to all the pro-lifers out there to get off the streets.
Yeah, just let these people be.
Get the hell off the streets. Don't throw it in their face, because these people, the people that are out there now, they're just the.
They're the tool.
Well, they're the triggered nitwits.
Yeah.
But Antifa's coming, and the paid protesters are coming, and the paid violence is coming.
Yeah.
And don't say I didn't warn you, because these people are going to jack you up.
Yeah, just
stay off the streets.
There's no point in being out there.
No.
I mean, I get.
No, it's a victory for life. Just go home.
Yeah, you get it.
Go home.
Whether I don't know. It's the same thing. Like, people are like, well, if it was the other way, you'd be upset. It's been the other way for 50 years.
50 years, yeah.
I don't care either way. You know
well,
what I mean?
There's never been a riot at the pro-life march every year in
millions of people. You know what I mean?
No riots.
The March for Life. You're right.
They just walk.
Yeah.
So
the only people that are agitating people are the ones that are there to oppose.
It's always been the pro-abortioners setting shit on fire and blowing shit up.
Right. So we'll see it again this weekend, who the violent extremist side is, or these next couple of weekends, because that's all they have, and it's kind of what we've been saying. Like, all right, is this what you're gonna run on? Like, is this your policy? Like, is this your stand? Like, when you are making your campaign, videos, like, vote for me because I'm for abortion. Like,
I'm for chaos.
Yeah. So I don't get it. Like, you again, what policies is this administration and the Democrats and Republicans, for that matter? I mean, they're signing off on the bills too. But what are they doing to make it better? Nothing. They're just continually taking. Listen, part of me, however, I agree, we shouldn't be taking rights away, but your side is okay with it. But just don't touch our rights. Well, as soon as somebody touches your rights, you're like, get out in there in the streets. Like,
yeah, but it's not their right.
No,
don't say it's like we're taking their rights away.
No, but they're perceiving it to be as their right. Their healthcare right to do this.
Well, it's not healthcare; it's murder. But they can do whatever. They can still do whatever they want.
I know, but that's what they're. That's the point. They're being fed wordplay and misinformation. That, you know what? If you want to go do it and you live in a blue state, it doesn't matter anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe try being a little more responsible.
Well, you can't do that.
Maybe you could try that.
I agree with you, but they're not going to do that.
Why not?
See, look.
Or you can move to Canada.
No government politician or man should tell a woman what. So now what's a woman? Now we're defining women?
Yeah. Well, now we can. Yeah. Well, when it suits their
purposes. Now we're defining women.
Justin Trudeau. He's a
communist. That's what I'm saying. Like, all these people are communists. Like, you don't. People need to realize what's actually going on in this country.
I'm going to tell you what you can do with your gun, though. I mean, that's what he's trying. I'm taking the guns away from you, but hey.
But they had a big.
You can kill your babies.
They had a big gun run too.
It's just more New World Order population control.
Well, it's all theater too. Like,
keep everybody sick and dead.
Like, everybody's distracted by this, and it's like, oh well, did you see that I lowered gas prices? No, you didn't. You know what I mean?
No, but they were the cause of it, and that's what bothers me the most. I mean,
That's always the case.
Before he took office, fuel prices were around $2 a gallon.
Yeah, causation, reaction, solution. That's what it is.
Cause the chaos, act like you're fixing it, turn people against each other. I mean, it's just it's the way to take over the country. It's disgusting what they're doing.
Yes.
And the sad part is you got people who don't get it. They don't understand. And this is the worst time in this country's history. This is the most pivotal time, and I said it before, in this country's history. If we don't win these elections in November, we're going full bore socialist. Well, socialism's great. You can get a free house, and free college.
You're not.
And free cars, and they can even give you a free electric car.
But they're not going to. It's all not going to happen.
Yeah, well, they don't know that these kids today, this generation, is indoctrinated with their handout. Yeah, it's social engineering. That everything is racist and white people are bad, and it's just all nonsense. And traditional American values are bad, and the founding fathers were racist, and blah 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 blah. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. If you just get up every day and do your thing, and look at all the people around you, none of the stuff that they're saying is happening.
Nah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
People are nice to each other. It doesn't matter your race, creed, color, religion. We work together. We get along. We've built this country.
Yeah.
From nothing to something. We built the greatest country on the planet.
Yes.
And all the Democrats can do is bash it. Listen, have you ever heard USA, USA, USA at a Democrat rally? No, never. They never support this country. They never put this country up on a pedestal. They're bashing it every freaking chance they get. And they're picking on the weak. The people who are weak-minded, downtrodden, and think because they can't get nowhere, it's somebody else's fault. And the government's going to step in and save you.
No, well, the government's the problem.
Well, they don't see that. And they bought in hook, line, and sinker. Correct. You can't tell somebody to go out and rub some dirt on it and get back in there. You got to coddle them. Oh, you poor little baby. It wasn't your fault you fell down. That bad guy over there tackled you.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch the NFL anymore. It's a bunch of pussies. Just a bunch of rich babies.
Right.
Crying, taking a knee for the national anthem because they're some social justice warriors. You're a bunch of millionaire dumbasses. Go play your stupid fucking game and collect your money. I don't want to watch you protest anything. Cops are so bad. Come on. You're nonsense.
I don't know, man.
There she is. My babe Maxine.
Tap my thing.
Get out there and deny. Deny.
What are you over there? Defy. There it is.
Defy, deny, you defy.
Defy it. And again, she said the women thing. She said the women thing too. Women.
She said women?
Yeah. So now we can define women. I thought it was birthing persons. You know what I mean? Like, I just it's like an
adult female human.
It's just
that's like, a woman.
Whatever works for the weak that they want the narratives to spin. And I get it. If you didn't like Trump, that's fine. I understand that. But you can't possibly tell me that the country after 2 years is in a better place now.
Not even close.
Than it was. I mean,
but they don't seem to care.
I know they don't.
It blows my mind. Who is this?
Well, because it's exactly it's like at least it's not Trump. Like I understand, but you're not. What like I said, what are you standing on? What positives can you tell me that's going on with this administration? What's positive?
Here, watch Joe real quick.
Yeah, well, because he knows what's coming. He's putting up a thing so he can be like, I told him not to do it.
On everyone, no matter how deeply they care about this decision, to keep all protests peaceful.
Wink, wink.
Peaceful,
wink,
peaceful,
wink.
peaceful.
Wink, wink.
No intimidation.
Wink, wink.
Violence is never acceptable.
No intimidation, but they're standing in front of the Justice.
Yeah, they're already out
Supreme
there.
Court. No intimidation. Okay. What are you going to do about it, Joe? Nothing.
Remember when Trump said, "I love
Threats
you, go home,"
and intimidation are not
and they deleted
speech.
that tweet?
We must stand against violence in any form, regardless of your rationale.
And how many of the nation's kids will you be able to get vaccinated before you need more money from Congress?
Well, we'll get through at least this year. We do need more money, but we don't just need more money for vaccines for children eventually. We need more money to plan for the second pandemic. There's going to be another pandemic. We have to think ahead. And that's not something the last outfit did very well. That's something we've been doing fairly well. That's why we need the money.
Gay! Ordinary Pete, everybody. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah,
Great video.
I mean, you're already. I don't know what. Like I keep saying, like it's done. I thought we were gonna. Now, if we were gonna defy with the mask mandates that they were trying to impose and go through the Supreme Court, if we were to defy that, well, you're crazy. That's
killing people.
They're telling you what to do. You should. I wasn't gonna listen to them either. Just like people aren't gonna listen to them now. You know what I mean? These 9 people, justices, have no ruling on my life. They don't live here. I don't deal with them all day long. If
Right.
if you choose to accept what they're telling you, then that's on you. With anything, with the gun control and everything else, like nobody was falling in line with what you're saying. Red Fed, all these laws were already in place. You're not going to change certain things, and I don't care what the Supreme Court says because they don't really matter.
What?
It doesn't matter.
What are you talking about?
Doesn't matter.
Matters.
No, it doesn't.
What?
You think it matters in your daily life what these 9 people say?
Yeah.
How?
It's important that they uphold the Constitution.
I understand
Of course
that.
it matters. Now I can carry a gun in New
But when
York,
they're not, but when they're not upholding,
which
the
is where you need it the most.
But this is what like you just said. This isn't a constitutional issue.
Right. That's why they dropped it.
I understand that, but that's not the way they're laying it out to their people.
Who's not laying it out?
The Democrats.
Right.
When they're over here rallying everybody up. What I'm saying, if they were to go, hey, you have to wear a mask. No, I don't, because it's not a constitutional issue. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing like you were just said about the gun rights. Like you nowhere in the Constitution does it say, well, once you cross this state line, you're not allowed to.
Or once you
carry.
leave your front door.
Yeah, you're not allowed to carry.
Right.
Or you can only have a magazine with 10 bullets, not 15.
Right.
Well, who are you? The musket was the military weapon of the day.
Well, that's nothing to do with it.
Well, no, when they say military arms, you shouldn't have military style arms. Well, the musket then.
By the time I load my musket, man, I'll be done.
I was talking about then when they wrote it. Military style weapons was the musket.
And the hatchet.
Yeah, and the hatchet. Play this crazy lady, because this is nonsense.
All right. She's a little offensive.
Yeah, so and language and.
Well, I'll play her though.
But I like it.
Now she's about to reveal her brains. There they are.
Good point.
Look.
Let their heart beat. That's so inappropriate. That's so gross. Dude,
That's what she does on her weekends.
Yeah, this is the
This is the youth.
these are the people we want to listen to.
The youth of America.
After beating your ass.
She's very witty.
She's a smart one.
She really knows how to get her point across.
She did. She won them all over very quickly. That jerking motion with her hand.
Yeah, that should do it.
She did a good job.
I really appreciate your stance on why we should be allowed to have abortion.
She did a good job. All right, real quick before we end this episode, I want to just go through this this quick article. It's real quick. Let's see. Why are thousands of flights being canceled at America's airports? I wonder.
What's changed, right?
The summer travel season is off to a rocky start for America's largest air carriers. Over the 5-day Memorial Day weekend, more than 2,800 flights were canceled for one reason or another, with severe weather playing only a small part. That's what they like to say. Oh, it's raining.
Climate change.
More than 1/3 of all flights at LaGuardia Airport and over 1/4 of the flights at Newark Airport were canceled Thursday in one of the worst travel days yet this summer. The problem is partially attributed to, wait, get this, lack of pilots.
Where'd they go?
Just remember that they're all vaccinated. So why would there be a lack of pilots? Retirements and losses during the pandemic have yet to be filled. Retirements and losses. Just remember they're all vaccinated, which is a great thing. And the staffing shortage isn't limited to pilots. It's flight crews, ground personnel, airport security people. All are in short supply. I can't imagine why.
Yeah.
Because they're all vaccinated. So that's great.
Well, I think it's also the ones that left were because of the mandates with the companies.
Right.
And then somehow I saw Pete Buttigieg chime in and say, well, the federal government can get involved and make the how are you going to get involved? What are you going to force force those people to go to work? Like, hey, you're a pilot, get in that plane. You know what I mean? Like, how are you just going to we're going to step in and make it happen? Like, how are you going to fix it, dude? You're not worried about anything either. The Secretary of Department of Transportation doesn't care anything about transportation.
Just think all the fuel they're saving.
Yeah, there's the positive.
Yeah, we're good.
Never mind the unhappy campers.
But everyone's vaccinated. That's all that matters. All right, let's bang this one out and gear up for the next one. What do you say?
Sounds good.
What do you say, baby?
Sounds good.
Yes?
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Hit the thumbs up.
Thank you.
Smash the links.
Thank you.
And have a good week out there. Stay safe.
There you go.
All right, everybody.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Have a great night. We'll catch you on the next episode. Orange Men out.
Bye.